We're gonna drop in here. Oh yes, this thing. Oh yeah, this thing kind of. Oh, yeah, this thing feels pretty decent. You know, yeah, of course we're not in a sport, but man, this thing goes. I mean, it feels. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna get behind the wheel of this awesome 2022 Honda Accord Sport. Unfortunately, I have not been able to put as many videos as I wanted to. Unfortunately, COVID caught up with me and I've been a little bit sick, but now I'm feeling much better. And now, of course, we got a hurricane coming, unfortunately. But here, guys, getting back to the groove of getting some of this awesome reviews for you. So what we got here, guys, we got a 2022 Honda Accord Sport. Now, this is the 1.5 liter with the CVT transmission. Now, of course, if you see, if I browse my channel, I have driven the 2 liter with a 10-speed automatic, but that was a 2021 model. This one here is a 2022 model, which is beautiful. This one here is done in a platinum white, which is an absolutely love this color in the Accord. The one I drove before, the 2021, was that the bluish color, which looks fantastic as well. But this Accord here is, I think, is still one of the best Accords that Honda has done. Now, of course, guys, this is the 10th generation Honda Accord. You know, Accord's been always, I've had them in my family. I've driven the prior generations, but this is still, to me, I think it's the best Honda Accord that Honda has produced, in my opinion. Now, of course, I wish it was rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, but the engine is fantastic. Of course, we dropped the V6 when this model was introduced, or this generation, and now we have the 11th generation coming, guys. So the 11th generation was announced more like a they kind of put it up more like a Honda Civic, the way it looks, a little more squared off. But I think it's going to be a fantastic sedan nonetheless, as Honda has always done. You know, it's been one of the best sedans. You know, the competition is pretty tough here. Of course, you got the Toyota Camry, got the Altima. You know, we got various models from Subaru. You know, we also, you know, anything that's, you know, and of course, the sedan market has kind of been, you know, kind of dying off. Everything's going to SUV. So unfortunately, you know, the SUV has taken over, and I'm still glad that Honda offers, you know, a fantastic sports sedan or a sedan overall. One of the biggest things that Honda has done, they offered a 6-speed manual. Unfortunately, they dropped that for the 2021 model year. So if you're looking for a Honda Accord in a manual, this was available in a manual, and also the 2 liter. You have to go back to the 2020 models. And that's basically, you gotta find one. I'm sure those are going to be kind of desired models. Of course, the demand was not there for the 6-speed manual, so they dropped it for the 2021 model years. Fortunately, hopefully Honda will bring back. Now, of course, you can still get a manual in a Civic, but the Accord is not longer available with a manual transmission. Guys, so looking at this design, beautiful design. Of course, we got LED lighting here up front, which is really nice. We got LED fog lights. This is basically what the update that they did for the 2021 model year. So this is all basically the same. We got a black front grille here with a bit of black chrome here. It looks fantastic. Now, a lot of people kind of did not like the look of this kind of Accord when it came in, but I think it looked fantastic, especially like this. Very sharp looking car, very European looking, kind of Audi-ish looking more than, you know, if you look at a Camry and an Accord, this looks much more elegant, much more cleaner in my honest opinion. Love these wheels, guys. These are basically 19-inch wheels, part of the sports package, wrapped around 235 millimeter Goodyear Eagle Touring, which is really awesome tire. Looks still brand new, guys. Even though this is a slightly used model, it's only got 600 miles on it, a little over 600 miles, so it's a brand new model. As you can see, guys, it's a brand new Honda Accord. As you can see, we got a bit of a chrome here on top of the windowsill. It's really nice. Look at the way it looks, like a more like a, you know, more of a coupe-ish kind of design, which I absolutely love. And those wheels look great. We got a little black spoiler lip here in the back. As you see, got sport model. We got a rear view camera here, and just an awesome moment. So here we got the antenna, which is in black. Love the spoiler here as well, and this is kind of light tint to it, which is really nice. Love the black mirror caps here as well. It just makes it look so nice. This one does not have a sunroof, unfortunately, but it's still an awesome looking sedan. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at that engine that we have here. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. All right, coming here to the hood, we're gonna just lift this up a little bit, slide the little latch here, bring this up. Of course, we got no hydraulic assist on this. We have to grab our little stick here, the prong, and put it basically all the way up here, guys, where that is indicated there. Sorry, guys, so here we have, you know, it's such a brand new car, Here we have the 1.5 liter turbocharged inline 4. This is producing 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. Basically the same number. 1600 RPM is what this torque is produced, so it's got pretty good torque down low. Now this is paired to the CVT transmission. Unlike the 2-liter engine, which got 252 horsepower, and that's paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission. This is paired to the CVT transmission. Now, of course, you can also get the naturally aspirated engine. That's a hybrid engine combined with 2 electric motors. So that's got another, that's about 212 horsepower if you get that engine as well. That's part of the combination of engines you can get from the Honda Accord. Of course, you got different models. Of course, you got the base LX model, you got this Touring Sport model, you got the EXL, and you got the Touring model, which is top of the line. But of course, you got also the hybrid one. So the hybrid model, you can get that hybrid model. So you got pretty good amount of engines that you can get from the Honda Accord. So, but this is a good power plant, very efficient. You get about 33 miles per gallon. I'll put up all those numbers for you guys up on the screen for you. So let's go ahead and bring this clutch strap down, bring the little stick down here, and drop the hood. And there we go. All right, so coming here to the back, guys, before we open the trunk, I'm gonna show you the key. Basically one key here, and looks like it's covered in a leather pouch, which is really nice. That's Honda there. Now, of course, we got open, close, we got trunk release, and the hold, or basically a panic button. Let's go ahead and hold it for the trunk. Now, as you can see, guys, it opens up automatically. Let me store the keys here. So you can see we got that little black leg spoiler, which is really nice. We got a backup camera, and you can see that that platinum pearl, which platinum white, which looks really nice. Very, very nice looking there. Sorry, guys, we got a pretty good size trunk. This is about 17 cubic feet of space. Really nice. You can see, guys, this car is so new. It's got basically a little bit of a net here. That's part of that. We got a front plate bin there. You can see you got plenty of space here in the back. I don't see any type of 12-volt connections or anything like that, but you got plenty of space. And if we open up this up, we do have a jack here we have a spare tire underneath here, basically a space-saving spare tire. And we will have that as well. So this is pretty much brand new, pretty nice, a good size of a trunk for a sedan. Excellent nice, and it feels so nice and smooth here. Awesome looking sedan that this Accord is. I love those lights, which just makes it look so much special. And of course, that's carried over to a lot of the design of the SUVs as well, and of course this sedan. So double exhaust here, as you can see, guys, it's probably mostly fake. I don't think it's got a real in it, but looks really nice the way Honda did this. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this interior of this Accord Sport. So there you guys, we have a combination of cloth and vinyl seating or vinyl leather. Really nice. I think this is an aftermarket decal, because obviously I've never seen that before in the Accord that I had before. But you can see got really nice materials here in the back. Obviously it's still hard plastic. Now this definitely looks like aftermarket. Doesn't come in like that from the factory. We got a bit of aluminum trim here and a bit of black trim here as well. Really nice. Let's go ahead, guys, and get inside. Check out the room of this interior. Now this is a really nice interior, very roomy, plenty of room. This, even though the seat's quite back, I still got a couple of inches there, and I'm about 5'11", so plenty of headroom as well here. You got a light here, couple of the handles here. We don't have any AC outlets in the back, but we do have a couple of USB connections there, a little bit of pocket there, and that's about it. I'm sure we got definitely cup holders here, and of course your armrest, really nice as well. And man, this is such nice a car. As you can see, guys, here we have the interior of this Accord, really nice. We got the 8-inch screen there, and the interior is really nice. The ergonomics of the Honda of the Accords have always been fantastic here. We got no sunroof on this one, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. It's more base sport model, but it's still very nice overall. So I love the headrests the way they are designed. So all right, guys, let's go ahead and get to the front. All right, let's go ahead and get into the driver's side of this Honda Accord. So coming up here, as you can see, it's really nice. This is much more softer than the front. We got a little bit, it looks like a carbon fiber look to it here. They did put some this is definitely kind of aftermarket. Somebody put this in here. As you can see, it's a little bit loose here, but obviously it's very nice the way all this is designed. Very soft here for your armrest, window controls, mirror controls here. We got a trunk opening there as well, a button, and a little more storage for some waters and stuff. Now, as you can see, guys, they did put this here. I think this is an aftermarket, kind of the same thing as that paper there, but it doesn't look nice. Looks pretty nice as well. Looks kind of factory-ish. As you can see, guys, here we have the 12-way power seats. These are basically cloth with basically vinyl. Really nice the way it is. It's got a little bit of light stitching there as well. Love this interior design. Of course, we got tilted and telescopic steering wheel that's manually adjustable, and materials feel really nice as well. We got a bit of aluminum there. You can see the pedals as well. They're really nice aluminum as well. So all right, let's go ahead, guys, and jump inside. All right, let's go ahead. We have the key with me. Let's go ahead and hit the start button and get everything going on this Accord. So as you can see, guys, we got some kind of electroluminescent type of lighting here, LED lighting, along with your 8-inch screen here. Very nice interior. Now this has got a leather, basically a cover on the top of the leather cover steering wheel, which is kind of odd, but obviously still somebody wanted to protect it. So this is basically, somebody had this car for, as you can see, it's only got 614 miles. So somebody had this car for very little bit, and you know, put the cover on it, put some this is definitely some vinyl, you know, kind of carbon look to it. Somebody put the stuff on the Accord, so, and then they turned it into, I don't know what's the story with this car, but it's very interesting. So all right guys, let's go ahead and close the door. Before we do that, let's see if we can hear this engine a little bit. That sounds nice. It's got nice nice sound to it. Let's go ahead guys and close the door. It feels really nice there. And let's go ahead and put on our seat, because we're going to go out on a small test drive here in just a few moments. I really love the ergonomics of this Honda Accord, the low cowl, the low, you know, dash layout, the beautiful, it's really nice, very enjoyable, very comfy, you know, very comfortable, but everything just right at your fingertips. So as you can see guys, here in the middle we have basically your 8-inch screen. Here we have your hazards, we got your AC outlets here, we got a bit of aluminum trim, which is really nice, and we got some of that kind of fiber-ish look to it. It's really nice. Really love that trim, the way that's designed. Now before it's done, coming down here we got the dual zone AC. You know, they're really simple to use. We got basically everything's here, your fingertips here. We don't have any type of heated seats or anything like that, as far as I can see. Coming up here guys, we got an 8 speaker system. Like if you can hear the system, yeah, this doesn't sound too bad. Obviously you can get a 10 speaker, which is an upgrade on this Accord, and we get the home button. It's very simple to use. As you can see guys, it's really awesome. This doesn't have any type of navigation, that's an option as well, but we got you know, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all that kind of great connections. We got phone connection, all you want to have at your fingertips, and this is still even got the plastic cover on it, so it's still basically a brand new car. Love that it has basically a volume here that's easy to operate. Here we have the glove box here, which is really nice and roomy, and just an overall really nice. I love that the headliner is black. We don't have any sunroof on this one. That's basically an option, and of course you can get all kinds of lights here, the sunglass holder there, and of course we got another mirror here, which is really nice. Everything just basically at your fingertips. We do have some pedal shifts for this CVT, but I don't know why. Obviously it's a very smooth CVT, but obviously, you know, just basically faking your shifts. Here we got basically, guys, we're learning a little bit of low on fuel. But if we go home, we got basically a tachometer you can go through. Range of fuel says we got about 29 miles of fuel left, but this is a very fuel efficient engine. We should be okay. Now let's go back home. So we got speed and time, we got audio, all kinds of information. You can definitely you know, traffic sign as well, driving support, all kinds of driver attention. Of course we know that this Honda has all kinds of driver assistance, you know, help with the driver, all kinds of things you can do and turn off, maintenance, all kind of stuff there. So really cool guys, the way that is. And we're going to put it back to, let's put it back to tachometer, so take a look at it. So there we go guys, we got electrical tech. We got basically a more of a analog speedometer there. As you can see, we got a fuel gauge. It's really simple. Everything's here at your fingertips. You got controls for everything here. Of course, you got cruise control as well, which is an active cruise control. Really nice interior. Love the ergonomics here. We got a couple of cup holders, USB connection there. We got a 12-volt, and you can certainly bring this down here and cover that up there as well. Of course, we got your CVT transmission here, sport button, eco button, parking brake, and your brake hold. So we can turn that on. Then, of course, when you come up to a brake or to a light, you can definitely take your foot off that. If we raise this up here, we got more storage space. We do have a 12-volt connection there. There's a big tray you can take off and put some more stuff in there, but this is really nice. You can see guys, there's a cord there, and you can definitely slide this up a little bit there. So really nice the way this is. All very nice ergonomics, and it just feels so nice, this Honda Accord. Fantastic job that Honda has done in terms of ergonomics, the way the quality of the interior feels. Very nice overall. Before we go on in the truck, let's go ahead guys. This car actually had the original sticker. Now of course this car I'm borrowing it from Bartow Ford. I'm very grateful to them. Big thank you to them for allowing me to borrow this Honda Accord. Now this is a 222 Honda Accord with only 614 miles on it right now. They're asking, Bartow Ford in the used car are asking just under $33,000. Now here we have the original sticker of this car. So as you can see guys, 2200 Accord 1.5 Sport in platinum white with a black interior, 192 horsepower, 1.5 liter engine. Of course, you got the 19-inch wheels. We got all kinds of leather wrap steering wheel, 80-speaker system. Now, this starts at $28,580. So, I guess for a grand total of $29,990. Now, what's interesting is this comes from Brandon Honda. Of course, I think that's obviously in the Tampa area. Now, they have a $4,000, $3,971 Brandon Honda protection plan, all kinds of stuff that they add, plus a market adjustment of $4,995. Wow, so that's kind of crazy. Now, obviously, that was purchased probably before when things were crazy. Somebody paid $38,956 for this Accord. Now, considering that's about just under $10,000 more than this manufacturer suggested price, and right now Bartow Ford is asking 33, so it's not a bad deal. This is basically still a brand new car, and you're saving quite a bit of money. Now, Bart, you might be able to negotiate, maybe not. Obviously, this kind of sedans are not basically like any type of, they're not in huge demand. More SUV was, but still, almost $39,000. And I remember buying I remember driving the Honda Accord 2.0. That was about 33 when they sold it. Had a little more miles on it, but that's just basically what it is, guys. Wow, it's crazy. So all right, let's go out for a drive, and let's go ahead, guys. Since we got a hold on, let's actually gonna turn it off. Our hold button's off, so we're gonna just kind of do the manual thing on the lights. Let's go ahead and turn around. And we're not in sport or anything like that, because we're a little bit low on gas. I basically just gonna hold the transmission a little bit higher gear, since basically we're CVT and not much power, so might as well just enjoy the car in regular mode. But it feels very nice, very smooth. I mean, the powertrain feels super smooth, and of course I love the ergonomics. Such a low cowl and everything the way it is. Even the screen is very low as well. So just absolutely love the ergonomics. Honda really hit it with the way this car feels. Those mirrors, the design looks fantastic. Wow, really love what Honda did with this Accord. So all right, let's go ahead and get a little bit on it here. So we got the CVT, and it definitely goes. It's got a little bit of good punch. Obviously got pretty good torque. Now, of course, this has got some nice handling. Oh yes, it does. Very nice handling for this Accord. And yeah, we're still in the hospital area. I'm not gonna go crazy, but wow, it feels good. I mean, obviously, this car is just kind of thought. It just feels very planted to the steering feels fantastic. Very nice direct steering to it. Not crazy feedback, but very, very nice. Now let's go and test out the brakes. The brakes feel very nice linear feel to them. And if we give a little punch here, the CVT does kind of, does very well. I mean, doesn't really feel like a CVT, to be honest. It has very good smooth. Obviously, it's not punchy or super, basically, it doesn't feel, it's a little bit slow in terms of, if you punch it. We're done in sport. So let's go ahead and, let's switch it to sport. Where's the button? Here we go. So we're gonna see how sporty this thing gets. I don't have a ton of gas, so I can't really floor it, but we do have an efficient power plant with us, so it's not gonna, suck up a gallon of gas. Like say if I was driving a Scat Pack, where you floor it once and you can suck up gas. But wow, I love this Accord. Everything. So your fingertips, you got the button here. You got everything here. Your fingertips, all your AC controls, it's everything. Yeah, really, really well laid out. So yeah, you got a little bit of the traits of the CVT, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. It definitely goes. I mean, it's got plenty of torque. It's got 192 pound-feet of torque, about 1600 RPM. So it definitely gets you off the line. Not by any means as quick as the 2-liter, 252 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder with a 10-speed. Let's drop this up a little more, guys. But plenty of power for every day. I mean, very smooth. Let's put it back off sport. But very, very, very smooth. The powertrain. The ride is excellent. It's got sporty feel to it, but super pleasantly surprised by the ride. Super smooth, and we still got a bit of a sporty, and it's got a little bit of audible, but very minimal. Still feels fantastic. Light on its feet. I believe these Honda Accords are around the 3,200 pound, especially with this lighter engine. So very light car, and considering today's heavy cars. Even though it's front wheel drive, it's still. The way this Honda did the engineering on this thing is fantastic. So excellent car. Just the way it drives, the way it feels, wow. Definitely, I'm driving my E90 series, my 2007. This thing is just on another level. Oh, look at that. They think all that flooded that. Wow, pretty interesting. Wow, so that river's up the way. I never see that before. So kind of interesting the way they put like a little reservoir there. Interesting. So excellent car, guys. Wow, this thing feels really nice. Let's see if we can make this light, and we're gonna drop in here. Oh yes, this thing kind of, this thing feels pretty decent. Yeah, of course we're not in a sport, but man, this thing goes. I mean, it feels super nice. Wow, this thing is really nice the way this feels. Of course, it's a brand new Honda Accord. Excuse me. But yeah, this thing is just fantastic. In terms of the way it rides, the way it feels pretty planted on the road, to be honest. Even though this is not I mean, it's got some sort of sport suspension tuning probably on it, but wow, this thing just feels fantastic. Yeah, very nice the way it feels. We're at about 65, and yeah, wow. Excellent job that Honda does with their cars, especially with this Accord. I always love sedans, especially what I drive. Of course, there's some sport SUVs, which, you know, compared to this, for example, compared to the CRV, this thing just feels on another level. This thing just feels so planted, such nice, and I love the complete ergonomics of this Honda Accord, which is very nice. So everything's at your fingertips here. And wow, yeah, just of course, if I had the chance, this is a fantastic daily driver car. Let's see how many miles we have on this thing, because I'm sure we're probably range of fuel within the 21, and even though we kind of floored it, so very fuel efficient engine, you get about 33 in the highway. They're probably looking closer to 29, 30 miles in the city. So fantastic feeling car, very efficient. Of course, even if you get the 2-liter higher horsepower engine, it's still going to be pretty efficient if you're easy on it. Of course, it depends how you drive as well. But fantastic, guys, fantastic sedan. If you like a sedan, guys, highly recommend this Honda Accord. I'm sure, you know, things are coming down in the used car market, even though some of the pricing on stuff is still a little bit high, but prices are kind of holding steady, and some of them are going down. But no, it's still a fantastic car, and if you get it for about $30,000, it's a lot of car for the money, for sure. Very refined. The ergonomics are great. Very smooth car. You got plenty of sport on it. Now, if we press that hold button, I can take my foot off the brake, and this thing will hold automatically, even though we're still on drive, which is a great feature. Now, of course, now when you go, you just press on the gas if you were once you're ready to go. Plenty of power for every day, as you can see, guys. So let's go ahead and give a little bit more punch, even though we're a little bit low on gas. Very smooth I mean, the CVT, you can barely feel it. It does pretty decently of kind of, you know, imitating shifts, but it's an excellent transmission, same as the CRV's transmission. I think Honda has one of the best ones, and I have not driven I've driven the Honda Toyota one. It wasn't too bad, but this thing is, I think, still tops the Toyota one as the best CVT transmissions there are as far as the ones I've driven. So fantastic feeling, and very, very nice and natural feeling changes to the CVT. So let me know what you guys think of this Honda Accord. I mean, it's one of the best. I love this car. I think this is probably the one of all the sedans that there are, the Altima, the Camry. You got, you know, also I'm driven the Alpha, the Giulia, but considering all the sedans that I've kind of get my hands on, Honda, I think, is one of the best in terms of ergonomics, the way it looks and the way this is kind of, you know, done. Looks really nice, and wow, yeah, this is, if you're looking for a sedan, guy, this is on top of my list, to be sure. So let me know what you guys think about this Honda Accord. Would you guys consider getting something like this? I think it's a fantastic car for $30,000. Even though they're asking $33,000 for this, is still not too bad. I'm sure they're not easy to find. This is still a brand new model. It's got only a little over 600 miles, so you definitely have a new car in your hands. And of course, now we got the 11th generation Honda Accord coming. More kind of shaped like basically like a more like the newer Civic, so like the new Civic. I'm not liking it so much, but we'll see when the pictures come out. We haven't gotten a full release yet from Honda. They'll be coming up basically this month or next month as well. So we're losing on this one already. So, but all right, guys, let's go and check out. I didn't think we got to do the reverse camera. Let's go ahead and check out the reverse camera. As you can see, guys, we got a little different view, so you can center up a little more or go down. I don't think this can tow much with this at all. So, but camera looks, guys, it's got good graphics. We do have some trajectory lines, you can see there, and the camera's got some good quality as well. The camera's got definitely very good quality, a little bit than the Toyotas for sure. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Thank you so much for you know, I haven't put up a lot of videos, but just been sick, and now we got a hurricane coming, unfortunately. But thanks so much, guys, for being here with me and watching this video. Appreciate everyone who has subscribed. Thank you so much, guys. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. If you have not hit that subscribe button, guys, please do support the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.